All right, is this camera on?
That one's on. Yeah, what's going to happen to RID? You think it's going to succeed?
RID will fail.
Next on the agenda is a man that we all know. We've all known for a long time. As a matter of fact, I think I may have been the first person to actually meet this guy in person because I was driving through Goodlettsville, Tennessee, and I saw a big sign, and it said, "If you want a good time, pull over here." And I, of course, my wife wasn't with me, so I was like, yeah, okay. And there's Ken Herron, and he's running through a field with a giant trash bag. We collaborated. I think that video got like 40 million views or something. 43. Yeah. Mr. Beast wants to do a part 2 with us. But since then, Ken has been a great friend. This guy has done a weekly show for years and years, switched to bi-weekly. I don't even know how you do that because that's kind of crazy and lots of commitment. You don't get somebody more committed to his audience, his craft, than Ken Herron. Ken, come on up. We're going to do a little Q&A with you, if that's all right. And he said nothing's off limits. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ken is on, who watches TNL? Pretty much everybody in the room has seen it, watches it, whatever. It's very hard to get his attention during the show. Would you say you're kind of distracted? You're usually cussing about something, Wirecast crashing, Skype.
There's always some kind of distraction.
Yeah, there's always a distraction going on.
But the super chats, man, they light up, and they're somehow bigger. I can see them with my old eyes.
I think I super chatted you. I've super chatted you before with no acknowledgement. It has happened. It has happened. So you know what?
Let me publicly apologize for that.
You know what he thinks you're going to do, and this is me. I'm stupid. I super chat him again. Yeah. and then third time's a charm. No, I know you've got a lot going on during those shows. You did it for how many years weekly?
5 years.
5 years
every
weekly.
Week. Yeah.
From hospital bed, from different places.
Yeah.
On Christmas, on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, what drove that? I mean, how did you manage to have the sort of tenacity to do 5 years straight?
Work ethic. That's not a funny answer, but that's I committed to doing it, and then.
When Jennifer got involved with bi-weekly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well, I said I wanted one of those girlfriend type things. Got one of those, and needed to give her some time, but.
Do you feel like you did have to sacrifice things during that 5 years? Like personal things?
Yeah, but I mean, as far as jobs go, it's the most fun job ever.
Now, your background is radio.
You've
done radio for a long time. You've got a cart tattoo on your arm, I know.
Nobody knows what a cart is, but that's a cart.
Oh, yeah, who knows what a cart is? I know Ben, somebody knows what a cart is, yeah.
Yeah, but these are all the radio stations I've worked from high school down to today.
What was your high school radio station?
WHHS.
Yeah. Oh, really? High school?
High school. At the high school, yeah. It was 11 watts.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. You couldn't bump it up in Betaflight? Bump it up to a higher
Even then,
wattage?
I hated Betaflight. Yeah.
Yeah. So you did high school radio. What was the format of your high school radio station? Like, what was it? Talk? Was it music? A little bit of everything? Announcements?
There were no rules. Just don't play any bad words.
No bad words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like college radio. Same thing.
24 hours or?
No, it was during school hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it count for credit?
Probably. I don't remember. So long ago.
I think you and I talked about this. I did college radio, and I was on a show from like midnight to 3 a.m. or something. So we bent a lot of rules. It was, and then one night our sponsor from the University of Texas, our sponsor is listening, and it's the night we decided to play some really awful songs with some really bad words, and we actually were made an example of. We didn't get kicked off the air, but we were almost kicked off the air.
But that's the time you remember. You don't remember all the other times when you were doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
That's true. When you were breaking the rules.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. So when did you start in drones?
2011.
2011.
Yeah,
what was the first drone you ever saw or flew or whatever?
It was a Hubsan something.
How many people Hubsan was one of their first?
Yeah.
That was a great little drone, right?
Yeah, you can fly it inside.
Yep. Stabilized.
It shows you all the things you need to do. You can practice and crash and practice and crash. My girlfriend at the time gave me that drone.
Nice. Okay, so that
I
really
still have the drone. She's gone though.
literally changed your life.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah. I wanted to film the radio station from the air, and so I got that little thing, and then that sucked. And
right,
I
no
wanted,
gimbal.
Yeah, it was awful.
Not even SD camera, just shaky.
Right.
You're like, look at this.
Right. Are we
Aerial
live streaming right
footage.
now? Where are we on the? We're recording it though.
We're
for later?
recording. Yeah.
I'm chewing gum.
Oh,
All right, good.
That's
We're good.
commitment.
I know that's rude to chew gum. I apologize.
That is commitment.
but I want my breath
to
make
the
you
craft.
fresh when I get close to people.
Coffee breath. You don't drink coffee.
Nope, never had a coffee in my life.
Yeah, I know. You're pretty. It's only chicken McNuggets and steak and French fries.
That's right. That's right.
That's the Ken Herron diet.
Yeah, that's.
He's actually got a book coming out called The Ken Herron Diet.
No.
So you got into that Hubsan. You broke up with your girlfriend. When did you get your first real camera drone, a DJI or something like that?
All right. The Hubsan she gave me, I flew it way too high and far. It went off in the woods, lost it. Got
Surprise.
a replacement. The same one, so that I didn't hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
You know?
Love it.
I never
Love
told
it,
her
baby.
that I lost it. Yeah, no, I've been taking care of it. Then after that, I got a Phantom 2,
Oh.
you know, with the,
That didn't
where
have
you super glue a
that didn't have a
GoPro
gimbal
on the bottom.
That didn't have a gimbal,
No,
right?
I didn't. No,
Yeah.
gimbal,
Okay.
No.
Who here had a Phantom 1? I had a Phantom 1. Anybody else? No? I actually am real close to, I don't know, I haven't flown it in years. I'm like, I need to give that to somebody. Does anybody want a Phantom 1?
Yes.
You want it? You gonna do something wacky with it?
See how long it'll
that's
fly
Sean.
while it's burning?
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right. So you got the Phantom 2, and then you started making YouTube videos. I remember seeing you in YouTube videos before we interacted, and you were at a table in a radio station. I think it was like a wooden table that you did your reviews
yeah, that was a
and stuff
good
on.
set.
It was.
I started doing more YouTube at the radio station than radio station stuff,
Yeah.
and that was a good deal.
What did they think?
It's
They didn't care?
small town radio. They didn't even know.
Yeah.
They still don't know.
They
probably.
didn't go on YouTube and see. Wait a minute, that's the radio.
No, the owner was 90 years old or something.
How come he's got Freebird on repeat?
Well, I did record a lot of my shows.
And
It was a sweet deal for a while.
Okay. So you started doing that, and then when did you decide to commit? Because I can tell you, I decided to commit to YouTube when I made a video about the, what was the black one that was competing with DJI for a little while? Unique. No, not Unique. Was based here in Austin. Anyway, that drone, I'll think of it in a minute. 3DR, yes. 3DR Solo.
Oh, yeah.
I was in Kansas City visiting my grandmother, went to Best Buy because my uncle likes to buy CDs still. He's very old. And he wanted to buy a CD, so I took him to Best Buy to buy a CD, and there's the 3DR Solo. And it just come out, and I was like, you know what? I've never seen anybody do
I have to have a 30-pound drone. I have to.
Yes, yeah. just to keep the guns in shape. So I bought the 3DR Solo, took it out, got it home the next day, back to Texas, flew it, made a video, and woke up and had 100 views. And I was like, whoa, 100 people watching my video. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And
Then you started feeding the social media machine.
yes.
Oh, give me more. I just need
just one more.
I need 1,000 views to get me through the week. Come on. I got to have it.
Dude, it's true. It's true, especially at first, right? When you start. So what was your first video that did well, that you remember?
On YouTube ever?
Yeah.
Oh, that was in 2009.
Okay.
I did a video on the world's most powerful laser. And it was just me making Star Trek sounds with it. And I just, like I had a lightsaber, you know?
Right.
It got like 12,000 views or something. I'm like, hey, there might be something to this.
It would have been a perfect short, except shorts didn't exist.
Shorts are the devil.
Shorts are the devil.
Vertical video is the devil.
So yeah. You shot that one horizontal, old school. So you wake up.
I don't know if you noticed, your eyes go this way.
Yeah, TVs are like this. Computer screens are like this.
You guys notice that? Your eyes are not like this. Is there any cyclopses? Raise your hand if you're a cyclops. No, see?
So you got 12,000 views on that. You realized this was something you wanted to do. You made a lot of videos before you went to going live, right? Live streaming was a thing that you came up with. How far into it?
It was actually Dana Williams' idea.
Oh, okay.
He said
Everybody
you should
knows
do-
Dana Williams, bass player extraordinaire for Diamond Rio, right?
Yeah. He said, you should do a live stream. And I said, will you co-host with me? Sure, he said. He did it about 20 times, and then I was on my own.
He did it for a year or two.
He did it. Yeah. He's reluctant. He's
You know,
a very busy guy.
I will tell you, he's the guy that called me when you were in your car accident.
Yep.
He
Good
was.
guy.
Yeah, he
Good
was.
guy.
He was. I think that was one of the first times I realized this community was as special as it is, because set up a GoFundMe and it was met very quickly. You got your car, at least some money back for what you lost there and the hospital bills. I mean, that was the first time I realized what a great community this was when everybody reached out. I had a call from Ed Ricker, I think, telling me, hey, what can I do to help? I mean, that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And everybody comes together. We realize we have this community. You're doing your live stream, and people think, oh, he's not going to live stream this week because he's in the hospital.
But I was on morphine.
Everybody
I
see
thought that would be fun.
Who saw that live stream? Yeah. That was a fun one.
When I locked myself out of the hospital in a wheelchair at whatever time it was at night.
And a hospital
it was
robe.
20 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I thought, this is some pretty good content.
Yeah. So you've obviously grown a lot since then. What do you think is the key? Like, there's a lot of people in here that do YouTube. There's a lot of people that do it really seriously. Some people just do it for fun. If you do want to grow, what's the way to do it?
The most important thing on YouTube is sincerity. I sincerely enjoy this hobby, and the videos I do are for me. It's just, that everybody likes them. That's a good side effect. But I'm not like a Joshua Barbwell. Like, here's this latest thing. Here's how you use it. I make videos that I want to see later on when I get the Alzheimer's and I forget who I was. I can just sit there and just, oh yeah, that looks like me.
Yeah.
And watch them. That's what I do. It's kind of my legacy, for real. That's what I try to give a little infotainment, heavy on the tainment.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Just sincerity and consistency. That's the thing. Pick something that you love and share it with people.
Do you feel like the drone market is a little saturated at this point?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No.
So-
Everybody in this room and who's watching knows the depths of what's going on, and drones and rules and regulations and R&D and all that stuff. But go out here to the kids playing soccer, they don't know anything. Nothing. So, there's going to be new people interested.
Huge potential.
Oh, yeah.
Greenfield.
Once RID fails, which camera's on?
They're all on.
And it will fail.
You heard it. October 21st, people. Right here.
Then, we won't have people getting scared.
Yeah.
Because somebody gets interested in drones, and then
They
they're
hear about all these rules.
Yeah, they
and
go to
the drone
Walmart and they
police
buy
and
the latest-
Karens and everything else.
overpriced, stupid, brushed motor drone, and then they
Don't talk to me about those.
and then they look into. Then somebody tells them, "Oh yeah, you have to register it." What?
Yeah. I got to
Oh,
what? How much is that?
I got to put a remote module. I'm out.
All right. I
So
think
once those hurdles are gone, the biggest being, all right, is this camera on?
that one's on. Yeah. What's going to happen to RID? You think it's going to succeed?
RID will fail.
By the way, we started today with
Was that even in focus?
Barkley's video where you egged him on to fly through the McDonald's, the Golden Arches. Yeah. I don't know if have you ever seen that video?
No.
Yeah, you're like, do it. Don't be a wuss. Do it.
Oh yeah.
So I want to tell you, actually, the backstory to that. I thought, challenge videos. Everybody's doing challenge videos. I need to do a challenge video.
Yeah.
And I had this brilliant idea. I'll fly through the Golden Arches. So in Springfield, Illinois, I flew through the Golden Arches. Wasn't that hard. I had a little Gep RC right through it. All good. And then I start talking about it to a few people. Somebody in this room knows one of those people. And I was told, don't do it. Don't do it. If there's an accident, and this is a person who works in a law office, in fairness. And I was told, basically, you're going to get your ass sued if you do this. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of just let it die on the vine. And then Barkley's video where he did it several times and where you egged him on.
But what if I'm going through and it gets...
Don't be a wussy. Do it.
Because he was like, what? And I think you hit
I did it too, but I crashed.
You crashed. Yeah, you crashed.
I crashed.
It's in the video. You need to see this video. It's hilarious.
I didn't send you the video because I didn't want to get McSued.
Right. Well, ultimately, to me that seemed like like on the verge of good, clean fun, not like, I mean, it's a McDonald's. Although, question, when you crashed, did it crack the side of the sign?
No.
Okay, so that was just, that
No, I wasn't flying that hard.
That was just so
Yeah.
so in the video you see the sign on one side and you don't see this, and then on the other, and then when you see the sign
No,
again,
you can't hurt things with what we were flying. You can't do that.
little
No.
loops and
That was the sign,
yeah.
but it was later because lightning hit it.
So
It looked like God.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
even the carbon fiber 5-inch quad that I was flying can't hurt the sign unless it had a jugular vein.
that was
Then I would have sliced that wide open.
fleshy stuff. That is definitely the thing though. Is how do we have fun, right? Without pushing it too far, without hurting people, right? Ultimately, or animals, or something like that. A McDonald's sign, no sympathy from me. Anybody here have a question for Ken? I feel like he's in a sincere mood and answering questions honestly and from the heart. By the way, I'll tell you right here, Ken, this is Don. Yeah,
Hey, Don.
and this is Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
Wolf's going to ask a question first. But yesterday, Don shows up at the reception and he says, "Where's Ken Heron? Where's Ken Heron?" Oh. I'm like, "Hey, I'm Kelly. Nice to meet you."
Where's the stool that we're supposed to sit on and relax? Where's our? What do we got? I'm an old guy.
Ken,
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, now adjust the cameras down.
it's
Oh, yeah. This would be like the set of Phil Donahue. Anybody? Old guys, remember that? Okay, Phil. Okay.
Are you gonna fly the VCOM for this year?
No,
Hey,
no
I got-
VCOM.
I got the mic.
I still have it. I updated it last month.
Ken, it's good to meet you. Couple of little questions, I guess. First, are the hospital videos still up on your site?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hospital videos, yes.
And secondly, is Popo out in the parking lot?
No, I drove the fun car this time. Yeah.
But
It made it. It did, yes.
I'd like to have an opportunity to just get a picture with you at some point.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. If you keep bolstering my ego, I'm going to be impossible to deal with today.
And without further ado, here's Don.
Has anyone ever told you look like Markiplier?
Who?
Markiplier?
I don't know who that is.
Rip. He's a YouTuber. He's got like 20 million on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
There's 500 million.
I wish my bank account looked like him.
When are you going to come up to the mountains, do some skiing with Kelly and I, and let me do one of your tattoos? That would make such a great live stream.
It would. That's a great idea.
Right?
Let's do that.
I'm full of ideas.
Let's do that.
You're going to get a Ready Set Drone logo tattooed on you, right?
I'll do it. I'll do a Ready Set Drone tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to do a heron bird.
Do I have to? Can I pick the place?
He's gonna get the word wow tattooed.
No. Well, the O in drone would be
Right. I was gonna say, and from certain angles it spells mom.
right. Or wow if you're standing on
Or
your head.
wow. All right.
My holding fee is really expensive.
No. He's
Hi, Ken. Steve Carpenter.
Hey.
Question for you.
Yes.
For you? What was the funniest video that you yourself thought you've ever done, and all your recordings you've ever done and put out? What was the most enjoyable and the most fun you had?
Oh my goodness. Well, I like the one where we made the Phantom 4 pulled me and Dana over. That was fun. Like it was a cop. Some of the more fun ones are just hanging out with people and flying in various locations. That's what I love to do.
I like the one where you flew in the moving truck.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that one too.
Oh, yeah.
If in the back of a truck, would the drone move? There's a
right.
whole, and I'll tell you one brilliant move Ken did, and I've never replicated this, but he has an entire playlist of every video. So if you just want to, if you want to binge
Oh
watch,
yeah, binge watch playlist. Yeah.
yeah, you just put that on. And
You don't even have to watch it. Just put that on. Go to sleep. That would help me out a lot.
all right. Hold on. We got a question from Mr. Hope here.
Not so much a question as in my opinion, Ken, your best video that you ever done was about Billy Tripp.
Yeah, that's one of my top 5 favorite videos. The one at night where he's climbing the. Yeah. It's weird though. Sometimes I'll spend days filming a video and then hours editing it, and it gets like minimal views, and then something I made with my phone out the window of my car, it's 1 million views or something. I can't figure out the YouTube algorithm, but that's not why I do it. I just hope it does well. I do what I like to do, and I have a question for Barkley actually.
Barkley, right there.
Yeah. Will you bring the microphone too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Barkley.
This better not be our usual greeting.
Barkley,
Yeah, hi Ken, my name's Barkley.
how old are you, sir?
I'm 14.
How old are you?
Honestly, I'm 63.
Okay. Is that your stuffed animal?
You know Spank.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is looking at you like, should he have a helmet on? Just kidding. I love Spank.
So Ken, Kelly asked you if you're going to do a cookbook, and the only thought I thought going through my head was, well, that will almost fill a Post-it note.
That's true. I have a very limited diet.
All right. Any other questions for Mr. Heron, the king of drone media? By the way, that's a great picture. I like that look.
Has that been up the whole time?
Yeah. No, we appreciate you. We really do.
Thank you. I really do. This is a great community. I'm proud to be a part of it.